Hello, 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 and welcome to this business presentation overview. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to take about 45 minutes to hear this life-changing information. This information changed my life, and it would change yours as well. So, my name is Orlando Farrell. I am a business director here in the Houston area of our infinite company, the People's Company. Knew nothing about the financial service industry. I have a background in construction management and computer design and drafting. Came from a completely different field. Knew nothing about money or finances per se. Until I came to this company, I heard this business presentation overview that I am about to share with you today and joined our infinite company. And then that is when I began to learn how money really works. So with that said, we're going to jump right on into it. And because I don't want to prolong you or your success any longer. After you hear this information, the only person that will keep you from succeeding or failing in life or in this business is a person that's staring you back in the mirror every day, every morning. Okay? So without further ado, here we go. All right. My name is Orlando Farrell. As I said, Orlando C. Farrell. I'm a business director here in this company. I am a licensed professional financial strategist and a retirement planning specialist. I help my clients optimize their assets and minimize their taxes and empower their true wealth that you cannot outlive. So I am licensed to do business in Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, North Carolina, California, District of Columbia, Georgia, in the process of getting Tennessee done as well. So we're all over. I'm growing my business. My goal is to have business in every state that we do business in. So welcome to the 8 ways to take back control of your money and your life. So let me ask you a question. Are you taking control of your money, or is money controlling you? Well, at once upon a time, I'll be straight up honest with you, money was controlling me. I didn't understand how money worked. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I once was in that category of individuals, that 97, 98%, of Americans who didn't understand truly how money works. So, but when I led here to this company, everything changed. So there is a perfect storm of challenges right now. Are you ready for those perfect storm of challenges? The coming of the market crisis. There is a stock market crash that is coming. So, however, though, with every adversity, there is a greater opportunity. Now, let's talk about some of those challenges in this perfect storm. Number one, you have rising taxes. The U.S. debt is at $31 trillion and increasing government spending. Then you have market volatility, unstable economies, looming market corrections. 60 million Americans have IRAs or 401ks that's dependent on the market. So that means to say, if you're watching this, 9 times out of 10, your money is in an IRA or a 401k that is dependent on the market. Then you have Americans living longer. That means to say, now they stand the risk of running out of money and delaying retirement up to age 70 plus. You understand when we go into these convenience stores now, and you open the doors and you see an elderly person standing there. They're not there because they want to be there. They're there because they have to be there, because they wasn't exposed to this information that you're being exposed to today, right? So, as I said in the beginning, The only difference between a wealthy person and a poor person is information and information that is applied, right? And then you have number 4, rising cost of healthcare, chronic illness, critical injury. You develop any one of those 3, the high out-of-pocket costs will bankrupt you. Why? Because you're not gonna have any income. You develop any one of those 3, you're not gonna be able to hold your job down. Right? And you think your job is going to hold that door open for you? No, they're going to replace you. Their business must continue to go on, right? And then you have death rate increasing. Global pandemic and changing America's diet and lifestyle has changed America. And without adequate life insurance, families' dreams are left behind. No one knew. Anybody who's watching this, I guarantee you, either in your family or someone that you know died from COVID. Right? And 9 times out of 10, they didn't have any life insurance. So are you ready? Are you really ready? Then you have a job market changing. People are searching for other ways to make money in this country because they're tired of doing the same thing, the same 9 to 5, right? They're looking for something else, because it's just not cutting it. In today's society, in today's world, you working all these long hours and you just can't seem to keep up or even catch up, right? Then number 7, but have you ever thought about business ownership? What comes with business ownership? Independence of your time. You're able to create the lifestyle and income that you so choose. Before I became a business owner in our infinite company, the People's Company, I didn't own my time. Now I own my time. Now I do what I want to do when I want to do it because I am my own business owner. And then how about business expansion? Technology has opened the door to the diversification and expansion to multiple states and locations. So just like I said earlier, while I'm licensed in every one of those states, that is because of the technology has opened the door to the diversification and expansion to multiple states and locations. Then number 9, you have millionaires and billionaire generation. If you go back and look at history, do your due diligence or your research and go back and see when were most millionaires and billionaires created. They was created during perfect storms of challenges like the ones we got going on today. High inflation, the rise in cost of healthcare, everything is going up, right? Everything is going up except for a person's money, right? Unless you join a company like us, lock arms with us, and you never have to worry about any money again. You will have a lifetime income for the rest of your life. Now, let's talk about 8 ways to take back control, right? So, number 1, keep your money. How do you keep your money? We keep your money by putting it in a 0% tax bracket. That's right. I'm a myth buster. There used to be a saying, or is a saying, there is no reward without risk. Well, that is farther from the truth. There is a whole lot of reward that don't require any risk. You just have to know where. And this is where the 1%ers and the 3%ers of the world has been for centuries, right? Then number 2, grow your money without losing it. Yes, you can grow your money without losing any of your money or risking your money. You do that by putting in a 0 loss index strategy. Then how would you feel knowing that you can have a lifetime income? Guarantee your money, meaning that you will never run out of money. Your money will outlive you to be passed down to generations to come. And then number 4, protect your money. How do you do that? With living benefits and life insurance. Living benefits is the best thing since sliced bread nowadays. And of course, life insurance. I'm talking about real life insurance that pays you while you're living, right? And then number 5, make more money. You can consider taking a part-time to a flexible full-time in the financial industry, the only industry that has created more millionaires than any other industry out there. Google that. That is factual. Then number 6, you can start own your own business. You can leverage technology and a proven success system. So OIC, our infinite company, the People's Company, has a proven success system. As I said, my background is in construction management. You know, I'm second generation owner of a construction company, right? Knew nothing about financial service industry, but because our infinite company, the people's company, has a proven success system, only thing you have to do is follow the system. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just follow the system, A, B, C, D. You will be successful. And then number 7, you can expand into a business enterprise with unlimited multiple locations. And then number 8, equity ownership, right? Who heard of where have you ever heard of a company that's going to allow you to become equity partner in it? You know, where you can't buy any shares, but you can earn sweat equity in a fast growing financial company like our infinite company is the people company. So number 1, let's talk about keep your money. You know, if you can be in a 0% tax bracket at retirement, how much money will you keep? I'm going to say that one more time. If you can be in a 0 tax bracket at retirement, how much money will you keep? Well, I want to keep all mine, right? But how do you do that? You do that by taking advantage of the IRC 7702, Internal Revenue Code 7702. So how you are taxed depends on where you put your money. And here are the 3 tax buckets: tax now, tax deferred, and tax-free retirement. Tax now, that bucket consists of mutual funds, stocks, CD, savings account. And this is after tax money with tax growth. Then you have tax deferred, heartbeat of America, where most Americans are, 401ks, IRAs, annuities, 403bs. And this is before tax money, but tax upon withdrawal. Then you have tax-free retirement, which consists of the Roth IRA and then life insurance, which is after tax money with tax-free growth, meaning that you never pay any taxes on the growth of your money. So now, number 2, let's talk about growing your money without losing it, right? Excuse me, how do you do that? How is that even possible? Do you know that saving $10 a day at an 8% for 30 years equals $475,000? And if you take $100,000 and invested it at an 8% for 20 years, that equals $466,000. So you're only going to either grow your money or invest your money in this country. These are the only 2 ways that you're going to grow your money. So how you grow it, how do you grow your money? So these are the 3 ways that you grow your money in this country. It's going to be fixed, variable, and index. Now, when you're looking at these charts, the lines inside of each one of these charts, that is your money. Those lines represent your money. So when you're looking at all 3 of these accounts, just off of visualization, where would you prefer to have your money at? The fixed account, variable account, or the index account? Absolutely. So I'm going to explain to you which one, each one, so therefore you know which one you really would prefer to have your money. With a fixed account, your money is fixed. You know, it's not doing anything for you. When you have your money in a fixed account, according to the wealth formula, the rule of 72, which was considered one of the 8 wonders of the world by Albert Einstein because of the compounding of the interest, meaning that if you want to know how many years it takes for your money to double, you divide the interest rate that they're giving you by 72, and the answer that you come up with is how many years it takes for your money to double. So most traditional banks and credit unions, they only give you 0.001% interest, right, annually. And when you divide it by 72, well, the answer is 72, meaning that it takes 72 years for your money to double in a traditional bank or a credit union. How many 72 years are we guaranteed in a lifetime? Not even one. Then you have variable account. Variable account, your money is going up and down like the stock market. Look, just like the stock market, right? That is because it is the stock market. Now, what accounts consist of variable accounts? These accounts consist of 401ks, 403bs for hospital workers and educators. You have 457 plans for police officers and firefighters. You have 529 college growth savings plans. You have traditional IRAs, the Roth IRA. You have TSP account, thrift savings plans, and also pensions. All these are variable accounts, meaning that you have a 50-50 chance of losing your money. And when you sign up for any one of those accounts that I just mentioned, those variable accounts, whether you realize it or not, you just went in a contractual agreement or a partnership with the IRS or the government saying this: I agree not to pay you any taxes on my seed money when I'm young and healthy, but I do agree to pay you taxes in my nest egg, on my nest egg or my harvest in retirement on some future unforeseen date, knowing that the taxes could be double or triple than what they are today, when I'm much older and when I need my money the most. So when you think about that, that just don't make sense. So that's what a person gets into when they have a variable account. Then you have index account. Index account, as you can see, your money never goes down and continue to rise. Two main reasons why your money never goes down in an index account. The first reason is because it's not tied into or married directly to the stock market, unlike the variable accounts are. It shadows the stock market. So therefore, it allows us to get all the gains and the interest from the market without ever having to worry about incurring any losses. Two is because it has what you call a floor and then a ceiling, meaning that whenever the stock market goes up, our money goes up with the market. But when the market get ready to turn around and go down, guess what? Our money don't go down, our money locks. That's why you see those locks and becomes a floor. And your floor can be anywhere from a 10 to a 6 to a 3, nothing below 0. 0 is the floor. 0 is your hero whenever you have an index account because you never lose any money. So this is why the 1%ers and the 3%ers of the world, all the 1%ers and 3%ers of the world are, the saying says the rich get rich and the poor get poor because of this information, right? So number 3, guaranteeing your money. How would you feel knowing that losing money is no longer an option? What kind of peace of mind would you have knowing that you never had to lose any more money to allow your money to grow for you, right? So how much money do you need to make sure you do not outlive your money at retirement? Would you prefer a lifetime income or a lump sum? $500,000 in retirement. If you withdraw $40,000 a year, you will outlive your money in 12 and a half years. If you have a $500,000 at retirement that has a guaranteed lifetime income of $40,000 a year, you will never outlive your money. Your money will outlive you. So number 4, let's talk about protecting your money. So the average cost of long-term care is about $89,000 a year in a semi-private nursing home. The number 1 cause of bankruptcy in the United States is medical bills. As I said earlier, develop chronic illness or critical injury, illness, anything like that, a heart attack, stroke, cancer, guess what? You know what? That's going to bankrupt you. But how do you prepare for all of that? You prepare by putting the proper life insurance protection in place, and you do that based on a DIME, D-I-M-E, debt. You want to make sure that in the event that you're not around anymore, that you have enough insurance that protection that is going to wipe your debt completely out. You want to make sure that you have a minimum of 10 times your annually salary. So if you're making $70,000 a year, you need a minimum of $700,000 worth of protection. And then you want to make sure also that that protection has enough to pay the mortgage completely off. And then you want to make sure that the kids' college education is paid for if you're not around to do it for them, right? So 30 million Americans are underinsured and 37 have no life insurance. The quality for living benefits and permanent life insurance without dependent on an employer. I hear all the time people tell me, Orlando, I'm fine. I don't need any insurance. I have it through my job. I'm okay. Okay, that's good. That's great. You do have it through your job, but ask them to show you the actual policy. Ask them to show you the actual policy and read the fine print and make sure that it doesn't say accident only, meaning that you have to die of an accident before it pays out. And then also, if you don't die of an accident, if you die of a natural cause, it might not pay out if it don't say that written out in the details. They say the devil's is in the details. So ask them. And then also, if they lay you off or fire you or they go bankrupt, where do you think that insurance is going? You think they're going to give it to you? No, it stays with the employer. So do you really have insurance? So now let's talk about the revolutionary all-in-one product, the IRP. And here's an example of someone who's 30 years old who's qualified to put in $10 a day That's $300 a month into a insurance retirement plan. That is an IRP. Upon qualification, has protection of up to $400,000 worth of critical illness, critical injury, and terminal illness benefit, up to $7,000 a month for its chronic illness benefit, and $500,000 tax-free death benefit to the beneficiary of choice. At age 65 years old, that is $130,000 total contribution grows to over $300,000 cash value. And that growth is based on the index strategy with zero risk of loss, meaning that you never lose a dime. You can start taking $25,000 a year of tax-free lifetime income. At age 90 years old, the total income received is $600,000 plus a remaining death benefit of $170,000. So the total benefits received in this IRP is $770,000, and an income tax-free equals 0% tax bracket. Now that is beautiful. And that is the only vehicle that allows you to do that. So now you might be saying, Orlando, that sounds good, man, but I don't have no money. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. Well, guess what? No worries. We can help you out. You can join us and become work part-time to a flexible full-time, or you can be like me. I started out a part-time, went to a flexible full-time. Now I'm in all the time. I don't want to do anything else other than what I'm doing now, helping people become financially free. For a small price to pay of $125 one time buys you a full-blown professional financial service business, and you can work it part-time to a flexible full-time to all you want to do is do this, just like myself, because I have a passion and I love helping people, changing people. We change the trajectories of families' lives and business owners and individuals, okay? You can work in person or work from home options. Be part of a $1 trillion financial industry. You can earn up to $1,000 to $10,000 plus, in one single transaction. We have a couple in this company that did $136,000 in one transaction in 1 week by moving some money, reallocating someone's money. So this is the type of potential that you're going to be able to have when you join us. So what's $125 to be able to have access to be able to earn that type of money? They just earn more than some people make in 3 or 4 years, and they did it in 1 week in this business. The money is in the financial service business. You want to earn some money, you have to be in the money business, right? And then we have a full-time training is provided, online, live and Zoom training, and also field training. We assist you in your license processes. We have a complimentary online training course for the life and health license for 30 days. You can start making money immediately as a marketer, to a licensed referral partner, to a financial professional, and earn while you learn model, meaning that you'll go into business for yourself, but you won't ever go in business by yourself because of our entrepreneur program. Okay. Then we represent billion-dollar A-rated financial companies such as National Life Group, AIG, F&G, Mutual of Omaha, and Nationwide, just to name a few. So, and then we love to give recognition and a lifestyle. We love having events and conventions. We just had a convention, just come back from Athens, Greece, because we do world trips and getting ready to go next year to Vietnam. So you can join us, come in and work hard, and guess what? Change the trajectories of family lives, and you can join us on our next world trip to Vietnam. So now let's talk about the personal income of this benefit. Of this opportunity. So here's the personal income. This is an example of someone who helps 4 families a month with an IRP or an IUL plan that helps them save $220 a month, which results to 10,000 target points. Target points in our business, in our world, stands for money. That's money, okay? So the training is 4 levels, contract levels in our Infinite company, the People's Company. You have a training associate, which is 40%. You have an associate, which is 50%. Then you have senior associate, which should be director, to 60%. Then a business director, 70%. I am a business director, right? So a training associate helps 4 families a month with one of these here plans. At a training associate level, that's 40%. That's a monthly income of $4,000 and an annual income of $48,000. An associate at a 50%, that's $5,000 monthly income, that's $60,000 annually. A senior associate or a director, that is a 60% contract, that is $6,000 a month, annual income is $72,000. And then a business director like myself, that is a 70% contract, that is an additional $7,000 a month and an annual income of $84,000. So my question to you is, what kind of vehicle would you drive if you had an additional $1,000 on top of whatever you're already earning? This is what I drive, right? I'm a business director. You drive what you want to drive. So what would you drive with an additional $1,000 a month? You might be saying, Orlando, well, man, this sounds good, but I don't know anybody. I have no idea. Guess what? We have a solution for that. Because we are a solution-driven oriented company, we have a special program called Education Retirement Program, ERP. And this here is a program designed to educate 900,000 TRS members in 1,029 school districts in Texas about their state pension plan. You know, you come in, you join us, you come in and enroll into the ERP program, you get certified, and you get one of them school districts. You see all these dots in the state of Texas, these are school districts. We need help. We drastically need help to educate these educators on how their pension is and what they can expect. And so we don't go to the market with a sales approach. We go with an educational approach. So we don't sell anything, but we educate. And once a person is truly educated, then they are ready to do business with you. There's no buying leads, no cold calls, no need to recruit to make money. This business is done virtual or in person. You know, we show and implement options between the IRA, the 403B, the 401k, and also the insurance retirement plans. So we're expanding ERP to the 19,191 school districts in the U.S. So all these blue dots you see, these are districts in all across the country. So you can join us. Like I'm here in Texas, I have license in New Mexico, California, Arkansas, Louisiana, North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee. So you see, I'm in all them states, right? So you can too. You can join us and you can get in these states as well and do business wherever you're from in your state because of the technology. So now let's talk about build your own business. You know, like I said, you can join us to a low to no cost, a minuscule $125. And you can become part-time to a flexible full-time, and then you go all the time like me. Then you also, we have in place a fast track to an agency or a business director contract in 30 days. I did it in 28 days. It can be done. You can leverage meetings and trainings, entrepreneur meetings, business opportunity presentation like you hear in this one right here, and then daily training every day. Technology and back office support also comes with that 125. You get reporting, tracking, marketing, recognition, and payroll support. So you never have to worry about ever paying anybody who you bring into your organization. The back office support, the home office take care of all that, and then they show you what they're doing. Everything about our Infinite Company, the People's Company, is transparent. Everything is out in the open. You can grow to unlimited number of associates. So now let's talk about the business income. And this is an example of a business director like myself, income with 10 licensed agents who helps 4 families with an IRP per month. So the personal income of a business director is 7%. So $10,000 or 10,000 target points at a 7% contract is $7,000. Now I got 10 associates under me that's doing 10,000 also, which is 100,000 at 50% contract. 50%, I'm at a 7%, I get a 20% commission override. So my business income is $20,000 off of what my associates have done. So that gives me a potential income of $27,000 a month and a potential annual income of $342,000. Where in America can you spend $125 and be able to have that type of opportunity to earn that type of money? Only in our Infinite Company, the People's Company. And when you're earning that type of money, you can live where you want to live. You can live how you want to live, or where you want to live. This is how I'm living. This is my house, right? This is my home. This is our home. So number 7, expand your business. There's no franchise fee. You try to go and open up a fast food restaurant, and you want to open up another, well, you got to pay them franchise fees. Well, guess what? With us, there is no franchise fees, but we do have lifetime royalties and generational overrides, and you can open up in multiple locations, unlimited territory, and expand to all 49 states without having to pay anything, any franchise fee. And we have leadership trainings for all your business directors and expansions and locations. There's unlimited income. You desire, you choose the income that you want to choose. So I never did like going to the airport and standing in those long lines. So what I did, me and my wife, we bought our own plane. So now when we get ready to travel to any one of these states that we're doing business in, we don't have to wait in line anymore. We just go get out on our plane and we go. So let's talk about expansion income. This is an example of an agency business director income with 10 licensed agents who help 4 families with an IRP per month. There's 10 direct agents, BD, in multiple locations. So personal income, BD 7%, that's 10,000 points, 7% contract, that's $7,000. An agency, 50% times 10, 100,000 points, 20% commission override, that's 20,000. Now, a business director first generational override times 10 at 100,000 a month equals 1 million. And so I have a business director under me. My business director, if his whole entire organization, his whole business does 1 million in sales, guess what? I get a 14% generational override because I bring him to the business and train him or her how to become a business director, and I get 140,000 just off of that. And I ain't ever done nothing. I ain't even showed up, did anything but except for introduce them to this business, this opportunity, and help them to become a business director. So that gives me a potential monthly income of 167,000 and a potential annual income of $2,004,000. Now, where in the world can you pay $125 and be able to have that type of return on your money, right? Only in our Infinite company. Then number 8, equity ownership. You can come in and you can own a part of our Infinite company. There is no buy in it. You have to put in a sweat equity. You can earn equity on your first year in business. You can build a legacy and pass your equity on to your heirs and beneficiaries. Unlimited potential. The goal is to build $1 billion company in the next 5 years. So what is the company that you work with or work for worth? What is 0% of your company worth? What is 1% of 100 million? That's $1 million. What is 1% of 1 billion? That is $10 million. How long and how hard and how much would it cost you to build a $10 million business? Now, what if you can be an equity partner to a company that can grow to $1 billion valuation? This is how you live. This is the back of our house, me and my wife. I love it. Every time I look at it, I just get goosebumps and thank God, for what his love, mercy, grace, and favor, for leading me, ordering my footsteps to this opportunity. Now I'm living my dream. And when you have that type of money, ladies and gentlemen, there's unlimited. When you become an equity partner, there is unlimited potential of what type of money you can have. You can do whatever you want to do, right? So what if you can be part of a group of entrepreneurs who want to build something big and make a big impact? OIC Billionaire Leadership Group vision for 2025 is to have 100,000 licensed agents in the U.S., 10,000 business directors, 1,000 CEO equity partners, and $1 billion in production a year. So in OIC, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right? And as you can see, the people over here on the left-hand side, these beautiful bouquet of people, they're all come from different walks of life. They are the first individual who's put on those purple jackets, right? They left the trail on how to get those purple jackets. So I wasn't in this group of individuals, but as you can see, I'm over here in this group of individuals on the right here on the top. So I worked hard. I fought for it, and guess what? Now I'm a business director. So with every adversity is an equal or greater benefit. And with every problem is an opportunity. Napoleon Hill. So in the next 24 to 48 hours, you know, you want to schedule a business interview. You know, get back with the person who invited you to sit down and see this video. You want to schedule a financial needs analysis, so therefore you can see where you are and how to move forward. And if this information resonated with you in any way, refer at least 10 people to hear and see this information. You can scan the QR code and fill out the online survey, and you have an opportunity to win a Amazon $50 gift card. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. I want to thank you for allowing me to share this information with you.
I wanna be a billionaire so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen.
I look forward to doing business with you. Reach out to the person that got back with you. Don't waste another minute. Don't waste another moment. Take advantage of this. It's life-changing. It changed my life, and it'll change yours. God bless you. See you at the top.